we are now saying that we have to get into the community and mobilize the human resources inside the community to do something about it. And I think that this is the approach that we know about, because we've been in existence 27 years, and this is our method of doing things, organizing people, mobilizing people to do things for themselves. We can also stimulate the church, the school, the parents group and the youth groups to also develop programs of friendship, of brotherhood, where they bring youngsters together to have interaction type of activities. This is how you solidify relationships rather than, being away, segregated, and fighting each other for, jurisdictional questions and all that sort of thing.
How did he die? Mr. Rios?
Rios.
Rios.
R-I-O-S.
Mr. Rios, do you think this sort of attack on the gang problem will actually stop it? The law enforcement agencies, street workers have worked on it for 3.5 years. What makes you think this will work?
Well, I don't know what your question may be as to what it is that's going to work. I think that all the things that have been tried have not worked, simply because the people in the community, in the barrios, are not involved in the effort. I think the police department has built up its image through all its public relation work, and there's more respect for police, but that doesn't affect the relationship between barrio groups, or barrio gangs, if you please. So that our technique.
And this will help stop the gang violence and gang warfare?
Obviously, any major effort that a group of people collectively get involved in, they will have an impact on that problem. For instance, our credit unions now, we're reaching almost $500,000 in 3 neighborhood credit unions. Over the years, we keep building. We hope to develop inter-barrio programs and relationships. We have a Queen contest. This is going into the 3rd year. We're drawing candidates from different barrios, and then we have a county-wide, eventually maybe a statewide Queen contest. Again, we're drawing people together to be active in a common cause. Later on, maybe we can sponsor regional and state and interstate soccer leagues and many other things. It's a jurisdictional question, and the loyalty of a group to its own barrio, fighting and others from other barrios and this sort of thing.
Now, your program, is it just the barrios or is it also the ghettos concerning the black gangs?
In our program, it's restricted to the barrios simply because it's unique to the barrios. This problem is unique to the barrios. You have gang or violence type of activities in other communities, but they are not built on that jurisdictional basis or the barrio loyalty, the group loyalty type of thing. So it's different. I think the problem in the barrio is unique in that sense. And obviously brotherhood applies to everybody. But I'm saying that our approach to stop the killings and the violence in the barrio has to be done by our method, because we have some experience in it, and also because it is unique. The problem is unique to the barrio.
Question. Last week, Channel 5 ran a series on the Chicano gangs. Did this have any input into your program at all?
Well, no, I don't know what that program was about. I didn't watch it, and I don't know what the object was. Whatever publicity is given to the problem itself, I think exposes the problem and draws more attention to it, and that may help us in the overall effort. It's saying instead of violence, we have a better alternative. And obviously, any kind of publicity would help us in the overall effort.
How's your day been?
Today, well,
The CSO believes that the first step in fighting gang warfare is to call attention to the problem, and so they've launched this massive advertisement program. Jan Mitagawa, Channel 5 News in Los Angeles.